TJ, Armory worked in company this morning with Magic Wand ahead of the Cox Plate. What did you make of their work?
Yeah, they worked from the 6.5 to 1300. They both helped one another along on the grass, and they've done a sharper piece of work than they have been doing. Equally, like Anthony Van Dyke, his last piece of work before the Caulfield Cup, just to sharpen him up. But it went very well, very straightforward. They both went well. I think it was good work to watch. It's really they're fit and well, and they're in great order, you know. So very very pleased with them.
Armory looks an improving horse. His form lines are always improving, and his level of performance seems to be as well. Would you expect a peak career performance this weekend?
Yeah, I think Armory's the type of horse that you mightn't see it all the time out on the track and that and a piece of work, but he's a type of horse that he keeps giving you, and you'd be very pleased with him. I mean, he's doing everything right. I mean, you couldn't have him any better. He's a decent horse. I mean, his form alone, his last couple of runs have been very good, and he's always stepped up from a Group 3 up to a Group 1. So that's good, you know. And he's only a 3-year-old, and he was taking on all the horses the last day. So he's in great order.
TJ, the maturity of Armory as well. He raced a lot as a 2-year-old. So is the end product what we're seeing right now?
Yeah, I wouldn't. He's had plenty of racing. I mean, he's had all the right types of races. He's always stepped up bit by bit, you know, from when he's winning his maiden and stepping him up in group races. So, you know, he knows what it's all about. You know, he won't lack experience.
Comparisons with Adelaide, the previous Cox Plate winner from the stable, is there any?
I would say that this horse is probably he's definitely better form on the book. You know, when you have Magical and Gayet in front of you, and Scottis behind you, the arc winner. So really, I mean, and he's only a 3-year-old taking on older horses back then. So yeah, he definitely just seems to be that bit better. But that's just form.
We've had beautiful weather in Melbourne for much of this week, but again, a little bit of rain is forecast ahead of the Cox Plate. Rain affected ground for Armory. What are you thinking?
It won't bother him. He'll be fine. Ground won't bother him. He would like top of the ground, but he's well used to it. And Magic Wand, on the other hand, would want top of the ground, you know. So you just have to see what happens. But I mean, we just want to get it right, like that the ground, there is a difference in ground, what I'd call good ground and what you call maybe soft ground. So like we'll just see what the ground is like. But either way, they're in great order, and ground won't bother Armory.
Magic Wand, we know she gets around Moonee Valley. How about Armory?
I would say Armory won't have any problem. He's the right kind of frame of a horse to do it. You know, he's not a big massive horse. You know, he's plenty big enough. You know, so he's very straightforward as well. You know, so and he's got a good draw. So really, it should be okay for him. You know.
Magic Wand's drawn in barrier 4. Do you envisage her sliding forward and maybe taking up the running?
Well, if someone wants to make the running, they can make the running. She doesn't need to make the running. She can sit handy. She can sit close, and that equally Armory can be ridden either way as well. You know, he can sit close enough too if he wants to. But it all depends on who wants to go forward. If no one wants to go forward, we'll go forward. If not, no harm done.
Has Magic Wand made the desired improvement back in Australia after that last start failure?
Yeah, I would like to think that she's a lot sweeter on that, but you mightn't see that if the ground is not right. But if the ground is right, I think you will see a massive improvement in her. Which probably her only bad run was the last day, really, in my opinion, because her runs before that were in 2 Group 1s, you know. So she's taken on the likes of Enable and Gayet and Japan, and then she went to Goodwood, where she ran in that Fillies and Mares Group 1. So her last run was only the only blot in her copybook, but other than that, her runs have been very good, and she's lightly raced. So I'd like to think that she's a lot better form coming here, which is not like when she came here last year, she improved all the time. Even after she ran in the Melbourne Cup, you could see on the Friday that she was bouncing, you know. So it just might take another run, but you'd never know with her. You just never know with her.
So that Goodwood run, as he touched on, you weren't disappointed that she didn't really finish off after getting that lead?
No, because she was up there all the way, and Goodwood was the type of track that you probably have to ride a different type of race on him. While Mooney Valley, you know, she can. It's an easier track.
Less complicated, and the travel experience as well. So that's
no problem.
Yeah.
She's a great traveller. You know, she's done well. She's that bit more stronger this year as well. So she's in good order though. She's in very good order. I think those 3 weeks that she's been here, she's done well.
2-run campaign here, then the McKinnon potentially.
Yeah. So we'll see how the boat run on Saturday, and then we'll see what the plan is after that, because you just want to see, like, if one of them happened to win, well, then you could change your plans, you know. But I'm hoping they'll both run well. But yeah, there's no negatives about either of them.